guys, welcome back. Today I have a Smith's haul for you guys, and I took advantage of the whole delivery service. They were doing a coupon, and I think it said it expires in like 3 or 4 days, so you still got a couple days left if you want to do it too, where you would get a $10 off coupon for either delivery or pickup, and I took advantage. I didn't leave my couch today. You probably can still hear it in my voice if you caught my vlog yesterday. I'm kind of battling being a little bit under the weather, but I still feel good overall. I do, but it's there. It's still there. So I just took advantage and I stayed home. Can't beat it, you know? So this haul is kind of small. A couple things happened. They were out of some items once, they were processing the order and everything. I was like, oh, that sucks. Okay, not a big deal. And then it was like one after another. I'm like, well, I may not have anything left. But also, I really didn't need to go too heavy on a lot of things. It's one of those weeks where I feel like there's still like enough things in the pantry to get creative with. So I was like, I really don't need that much either. But here's what I'm excited for. I'm gonna redeem myself right now. So if you guys remember my very, very good friend Evie, who came and visited us back in June when it was my kiddo's birthday, we made chilaquiles, and it is the vegan version. Well, we got the recipe from her, my friends, from her grandma. It's the best. It's so good. We made so much sauce when they came, and then I froze it, and we have been just like taking chunks of it as we like go, and it's just wonderful. I'll tell you, make a big batch because the sauce freezes great. But I'm officially out now, and I really have not wanted to tackle it because I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do it nearly as good as she can do it, but I'm gonna try. And again, she gave me the recipe to share with you guys, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put it in the description box. It was directly from her. I'm gonna do my best. So I got the ingredients to do that. I definitely wanna share that with you. I'll probably vlog it this coming week when I do get to it. And then the next thing, look what I got. Last week, I just shared with you guys a taste test of the Beyond Steak seared, plant-based seared tips. We loved them, my friends. Here was the thing. When I found them, I only found them at Sprouts. And I thought that they were only at Sprouts and Walmart. And our Walmart has been sold out for weeks now. And I was looking at Smith's, and sure enough, it was on there. And the price point is so much better than Sprouts. There are $9.99 per bag at Sprouts. And at Smith's, they were $6.49. And then if you bought 6 bags, you get... There's 3 more. You get an additional 50 cents off per bag. And you just throw them in your freezer. You know what I mean? So I wanted to share that with you guys. If you have a Smith's, also known as Kroger, I think also known as Fred Meyer, that's kind of a big chain, really. That's where you get them. $6 a bag. They're so delicious, my friends. If you want to see a little more up close, what it looks like and stuff, that video I just did again last week. So I really stocked up on that too. And again, pairing that up with different rices and pastas and whatever that you have in your pantry, you got your meals. So although this is a kind of a small one, it's one you don't want to miss. You got to get that recipe. You got to try it. Anyway, I'm going to jump into it. I hope you guys enjoy. Please do give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Well, let's just get it. All right, so here's the produce. I do still have a good amount of apples, so I didn't get a lot of fruit this time. I got 2 things here of red chard. This is supposed to be rainbow chard, but they made this substitution that's totally fine. Nate wants to do some like carrot juice this week and put a little bit of chard in it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I got a couple bundles of that, and then some bananas here. I only have those little ones back there. They're ready to go. So I got some more to stock up on those, and then got some yellow onions here, and then I'm going to tell you as I go with some of these ingredients that are for, again, that recipe, but the fresh oregano. And my friends, I'm going to tell you, it has to be fresh. It does. Like for this particular recipe, get the fresh oregano because you're going to put a few little sprigs of it like on top, the little leaves. So delicious. Oh my goodness. So got the fresh oregano there, got a few white onions too. And in my opinion, you can use any onion you want, but if that's one of the toppings you want to use, do the white onion and cut it really finely and just like sprinkle on top of your finished dish. So delicious. White onion for that. So the star in the sauce is this right here. California chili pods, and basically they're dehydrated, right? And so you run them under like warm water, kind of rehydrate them a bit. And again, this will all be in the recipe for you, but you do want to take the vein and seeds out of these. I mean, you don't have to, but it's definitely going to be a lot spicier if you don't. And you really are just kind of wanting more of that flavor than the true like hot spice, you know? So this is what you use for it. And you do about 4 or 5 of these. I'm going to do my best. So got those, and then got a bag here of carrots. This was also a substitution from, I believe, the organic ones that I originally put on there. Not a big deal, but that was, again, a sub. And then your tomatoes. So on the recipe, it calls for 6 Roma tomatoes. That's all you need. But again, you can bulk it up. You can double this, make more, and again, it freezes so well. And I know that when we technically did it, when they came, we did like a variety of Roma tomatoes and then like just some other like on the vine ones, whatever, also just to again make it go a bit further. So you can kind of play with the tomato variety a little bit, but basically all you need is just the 6 Romas. But I did get a couple extra just to do that as well. And then got some blueberries. I believe these were 2 for $5 right now. Now I got a bag of chips here because I mean, I'm me, and that's just like a staple for myself. But if I want to go this route and do the chilaquiles on top of this, you can totally use store-bought chips. It totally works. So I got some white corn chips there, but I may get brave and do it myself. Make your own. Just get some corn tortillas. You can use yellow corn or white corn, doesn't matter. Cut them in half and in half, and then you've got your little, you know, chips, and you will do them in the oil and make your own fresh. There is no denying they are the best that way. They really are. But again, you can totally just do this route too. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. I really am. So again, got some vegetable oil just for that to fry those up. And then this was originally supposed to be their broccoli cheddar soup, but the plant-based version. Unfortunately, they were out of it. And the person that was shopping around doing like the instant cart order for me, she was very helpful, and she was sending lots of pictures of like what was missing, and like so I could see kind of what was around where that was supposed to be. And I happened to see this one, and I just text back and I was like, if possible, can I try this one? And there it is. So that was kind of nice of her to, a lot of the times you kind of just do yes or no, and they don't really chat with you much more than that. So I appreciate that. But this looked pretty good too. And I was really interested in that broccoli cheddar one though, because the macros on it actually looked like it was pretty good. I don't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head, but it wasn't terrible. I will say, when I'm just glancing at this, would you look at the sodium of that container? Moving on. But you know what? Hey, whatever. We're going to just try it out. It sounds good. And my voice right now just screams, Kim, eat soup. So that's what I'm going to do. But I got that to try. And then another ingredient that we did not have when she made it for us when they came into town was this. But it is in the recipe. And again, since she won't be here, I need all the help I can get. So I did pick up some marjoram to put in there as well. But I will say it's probably not a make or break to the recipe. And then again, 6 bags here, my friends, of the Beyond Steak plant-based seared tips. These are wonderful. They're so good. They really, really are. And again, those that have tried it too, like you guys have been fans of them as well. It's awesome. And look at the macros. Like, look at the protein. Look. I mean, really, when you're also comparing to like when Beyond Meat came out and like launched the patties, like the hamburger patties, they were good. And they had a lot of protein just like this. But I will say the fat content in those, it was pretty high. It was. And regardless if you're looking at that or not, I will say sometimes it would kind of upset my stomach. It would. And I'm like, it's got to be that, you know? This did nothing. This was great. And if you look, I mean, it's a lot lower. I'm just saying, this is such a hit. So I was so happy to see that they had it there at Smith's as well. And again, they had a thing where if you bought 6, you saved an additional 50 cents each. And I said, I'm in. So got those. And then I also got a thing here of Impossible Nuggets. The funny part is, they're like $9 at Smith's. They had a coupon for the wild ones, which is like the little animal-shaped ones, like the Wild Safari, I think they call them, of Impossible Nuggets. And so I put that on there, and this ended up being the substitute for it. And I think they gave me the price of the other ones. I think. But again, $9 there, and they're $6.50 to $7 at most other places. So it's just kind of interesting that like that happens though, right? Like certain grocery stores, you know, you think it's the cheapest, and some things it really is, and then other things not so much. So it's kind of one of those. And then lastly, I got some more LaCroix. I got to give you an update. I think I got this one last time, and this one. This one is wonderful. This one was new to me. I already know I love the limoncello, but this one was new, and it reminds me so much of the limoncello one, but a lime version. It's very creamy in flavor. It's so good. And then got the black raspberry one as well. We love those. Those were on sale, I think 3 for $11, something like that. Okay, the more I talk, I feel like I'm getting more and more nasally. so that's my cue. I know this was super like short. My apologies. Again, I had like plant milk on there and stuff like that, but they were just out and they were wiped. Even the pictures she was sending, it looked very bare around it even. It did, but it happens sometimes. But again, I'm excited. I'm going to try to tackle this recipe sometime this week. We can do this. We can do this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.